All right, so you sent a letter to the elections administrator in Dallas County. It profiled a whole slew of problems. The one that sticks out to me most was they were fixing elections equipment during the election, and y'all found a blue seal in the grass outside of one of the polling locations.
Yeah, Grant, it is absolutely unconscionable what some of the things we've seen just in the 2 to 3 days of early voting that started this past Tuesday. And we did craft a letter that was sent to the Texas Secretary of State, Jane Nelson, and also to the elections administrator here and to State Senators Bob Hall and Tam Parker. But because when you take a picture of a ballot box that has been sealed, then all of a sudden outside of this voting location, you find the same blue seal that is sitting in the grass. That should be a point of high concern. And when you also know that there are very nefarious things that were going on after the polling location closed with updating and changing software and things of that nature, which we experienced before back in the November general election that we brought to people's concerns, it just appears that no one has learned the lessons. No one is trying to correct these things here in Dallas County. And the big concern is that Dallas is a blue county within a red state. And if we allow the progressive socialist lefts continue to do what they're doing in red states such as this, with no consequences or ramifications thereof, they're going to end up flipping a red state like Texas as long as we allow them to continue to get away with this.
One of the things before the November election, you came on this program, you blew the whistle on the fact that they were failing some pre-testing before the big November election. Now they have the tests before the May election, and they don't tell your party, the Republican Party, about it so you can look at this testing. They just go ahead and do the testing in the dark?
Yeah, it was very unbelievable what happened. As a matter of fact, we let people know about the ES&S poll book systems that were, routinely failing. And you covered that story very well, where people early on were getting the wrong ballots and thousands of people were disenfranchised in the November election. And so one good thing that came out of that, the Texas Secretary of State's office decertified the ES&S e-poll books. And Hyder Garcia, who is the election administrator here in Dallas County, on his own, went out and found a new system. It's no ink, still an electronic poll book system. And this system was tested on, guess what, Good Friday. What do you think most people are doing on Good Friday leading into the Easter weekend? I myself was in Lexington, Massachusetts, preparing for the 250th anniversary of the start of the American Revolution. So when you are doing things like that on a Good Friday, which you know is an incredible, important Christian holiday where most people are participating in religious services, that means you're trying to hide something. And what did we see happen? And I saw it, witness it myself on Tuesday morning when I went in to vote early, was that this new poll book system was crashing. There were instances where it was not talking to the printer, and people had to try to go in and figure that out. So I witnessed that at the South Garland Library, where that's my polling location, and other people witnessed it as well.